had joined the gang when I was really, really young. You know, I was lost, dude. I was looking for family. I was looking for love. I was, you know, the streets is where I felt comfortable at, around that age, you know. And I made a lot of choices that you know, normally now I would never even do. You know, it'd be ridiculous to do so. That's just what it was, you know. I was looking for love and acceptance in all the wrong places, and it led me to places where I shouldn't have been, you know. And if I were, you know, could do that shit again, you know, I'd definitely make smarter choices. The fact that, you know, that I got myself in jail, you know, that I had to go to jail and things like that, I lost out on so much. I had a lot of bad experience with those, and you know, that's probably some of the things that I would regret, knowing that, you know, drugs almost messed up my life. But you know, now that I'm no longer doing anything like that, you know, I feel good. Well, I was born in '83. My parents, my biological parents weren't able to be around due to the fact that, you know, the lifestyle that they were living. So my father ended up with I believe it was a 25-year sentence in prison, and my mother, she pretty much just gave up on us when we were kids. So, you know, they were out the picture. But I did grow up with my godparents and a few other relatives or whatnot. But you know, I was always looking for those right parents, you know, just wanting them or wanting a family or whatever. And you know, that right there, I would want to say had a big part on my childhood growing up, you know. And that's the reason why I want to be around my kids now. My father passed away in 2007. I was in prison, so we weren't able to kick it, you know, because right when he was coming home, I actually got myself into a beef and ended up going to jail and picking up 10 years. So when he came home, we weren't able to meet. Last time I seen my mother was like in '89, and it was pretty chill, you know. We went up to Frisco. She sent me back down on a plane, and she told me that, you know, like, I'd see her again, but you know, I ain't never seen her again. I don't even know where she's at. Like, if I could see her, I would, you know, just because I would like to see where she's at now in life. I know she probably wasn't in the right frame or state of mind back then, so I would hope that she's doing well now, you know. And then at the same time, I would like to see the siblings and maybe even meet some of that family on that side that I don't know. Just that, you know, that I love them, and it's too bad that we weren't able to be a family. I could really see myself living right here in Fontana, having a home. The difference between Fontana and East LA, this particular part in this area, it's just for the fact that you don't see the shit you see in East LA. You know, you don't see the drugs, you don't see the gangs, you don't see the sorrow and all that shit. You know, at least that's not what I'm seeing right now. What I see over here is people exercising, people working, people playing, laughing. You know, and that's what I want. Before I used to get that, you know, people would probably give me a certain look or a certain face or whatever, but it used to upset me before. Now, I don't care. It's just like, you don't know me. You know, it's just like, all I do is I'll just smile and shrug it off, you know, and go about my business. I like to say, because, you know, I mean, I'm more concerned about taking care of business, my family, not concerned about what anybody else has to say or think about what I'm doing, you know. You know, I'd rather be working and going home and going to events or whatever than to be lost out there in the streets doing nothing, because that's all they're doing out there. You know, they're not going nowhere. So my past is my past is the past, and this is me now. My future, I would doubt myself, my cuts, everything I was doing, things weren't coming out right, or, you know, I wasn't taking the proper steps, guidelines in my cuts. And there was times when I just wanted to quit, you know, like, damn, you know, it's too hard or it's not for me or whatever. But I'd wake up the next day and go right back. I'd go right back, and I don't doubt it. You know, everybody has that once in a while, but you just gotta have faith. Give yourself time to build yourself, you know? So if you can do that, within time it'll come. As long as you continue to own your craft. You gotta get better. You gotta want to get better. You gotta learn. It's all right. It gives me a chance to be out here with regular people, I guess. I usually always get excited when I walk into the barber shop. I don't know why. It's just, gotta probably love what I do. I'd rather be cutting all day, tell you the truth. Even when I go home, I think cuts. Yeah, welcome to good times.
En el programa de aprendizaje tengo como un año aproximadamente y soy compañero de Ambrose y vamos juntos ahí a la escuela. Yo opino como de Ambrose que pues él como teniendo pues su pasado, aunque ha llegado como bastante lejos para pues hacer pues una mejor vida para él y pues que es como agradecido, pues todos deben ser agradecidos y admirar eso que es lo que ha hecho, lo que está haciendo. A mí me gusta el programa de aprendizaje porque pues te da la oportunidad de poder trabajar dentro de un shop mientras todavía sigues estudiando y pues es más fácil de hacer ese programa que ir a una escuela regular de barbering.
It's a good feeling, you know, and we can help barbers out that are out there trying to find the direction, trying to find the way to go. Any barbers out there or barber owners, you know, willing to try to help out barbers come up, it is a good way to help out, and, you know, encourage them to go through an apprentice program.
To be able to go hands-on with everybody out here means, you know, like you're gonna get to know the world. I like that. I like the fact that a barber can touch the world. You know, like the world comes to the barber. I got this. I think about a month after she was born, or a couple of weeks after she was born, and yeah, it's right here. That's the reina, and she's beautiful, man. She brightens up my day every time I see her. The more I know I'll see her, the better I'll be able to be a part of her life. Because at the moment right now, I'm not able to because of her mother or whatnot, you know, like she doesn't let me see my daughter and shit. So I know if I were to blow up in this shit, then fucking I can do whatever it takes for me to see my daughter, you know, whether it be through the courts or whatever. You know, like I'll go that route just to make sure that I get those visitation rights. But yeah, she's an inspiration towards me. You know, I love her, and I know she's gonna love me too. The part for me was removing myself from the negativity, and once I did that, then, you know, this is where I'm at now. The thing I don't like is the people that are still stuck back there, trying to want to bring me down or take me back to something that's only going to lead to death or prison. So that's how I feel about that. And I just like where I'm going, and I'm feel very positive about myself. Hi, my name's Ambrose, and this is mi Gran Secreto. Did I get it right this time the first time?